Eugene the Fit. Check out my website, eugenethefit.com. See the daily tips. Get you a program. Follow me at Eugene the Fit. Let's get it. It's all about the cut. All about losing body fat, creating that physique you had in mind, the muscle separation, the definition, the showing off all the hard work you put in, telling that adipose tissue to skedaddle, get out of here. So let's do it the right way. I'm sure you've seen many times that, let's say somebody embarks on their weight loss journey and they start off out the gates like, boom, lose like 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 50 pounds. And then all of a sudden they hit a wall and, excuse me, and then nothing. They don't reach their goal. It's like midway through, something happens, some kind of hiccup. Or maybe you've seen somebody come out the gates and boom, go all the way. They make it to their goal only for a few months or half a year or a year later for them to slowly revert right back to where they were before they put in all that work. We don't want that to happen to you. So to prevent that, we want to cut slowly. I repeat, slowly. Now, I say slow cut to emphasize the pace. To me, it's not slow. But in your mind, you may think, I'm losing like 10 pounds a week. That's how I'm supposed to be. But it's not supposed to be that way. You should lose like, depending on where you start, like half a pound to 4 or 5 is kind of pushing it per week for you to maintain as much muscle as possible and in the ideal world, build even more. Now, the higher amount of body fat you start with, the more weight you can lose per week and be okay. But I don't want you moving at too high a rate because we're playing the long game. We're not looking for short-term success. We want lasting success. And to do this, you want to gradually change your body. Now, that's why a slow cut is better. You lose body fat, but maintain, hopefully build muscle, like I said, and keep your metabolism up. See, the problem is when people are cutting is they lose their metabolism. Like it starts to slow down because you're eating with a low amount of calories, less calories than you need to actually maintain your body. Your body's in semi-starvation mode. So it's going to do what it takes eventually to adjust to what you're placing upon it and create a new level of demands for itself. And by doing that, it's going to slow down your metabolism. So it's going to become more efficient. It's not going to expend as much energy to do the normal things that it would in the past because it now knows that, all right, I can't count on you to give me enough calories, so I got to adjust to keep us alive. That's what your body's doing. And you got to work your way around it if you want to keep the progress going. So that's why we cut slowly. Now, in the slow cut, the way to properly do it is the first step is finding out how many calories do I need to maintain my body based on my activity level, how much body fat am I currently carrying, what's my age, height, weight, etc. Now, if you have, with all this information, what I like to use is a catchment cardinal calculator. It's going to give you an estimate of what your number is. Now, whatever number you get, most days per week, you're going to eat. A starting point is like 300 to 500 calories less than this number you get. Now remember, the number you get is what you need to maintain your body. We want to lose some weight. So you're going to eat less most days. But the caveat is some days you're going to eat more than you need to maintain your body. Now there's a reason for this. Like I said, we're looking for progress over time. We're looking for lasting success. So we're not in a rush. But to keep this ball rolling without a halt, some days you're going to eat more than your maintenance level of calories to keep your metabolism up. So if you do the math over time, you're still eating at a caloric deficit, but some days you're higher to kind of trick your body. But there are also more benefits for you eating the higher calories. Like uh, on these days with more calories, you're going to have more carbs. Now these carbs are going to refill your glycogen stores to help you still be able to perform when you're lifting weights, when you're doing cardio, or whatever the case, on the days where you're eating low amounts of calories. Because on the low days, you're going to eat a good amount of dietary fats, always a good amount of protein, but you're going to be lower in carbs so that you're using more fat for fuel. So that's going to help you in the gym overall. It's going to help you keep your metabolism up over time. It's going to help you gradually lose weight. It's going to help you maintain your muscle as best as possible and ideally build a little bit more, especially if you're starting from a not really trained standpoint. You'll be able to build muscle pretty easily even while cutting. If you're more of a veteran, it'll be harder, but still possible. And another benefit of cutting slowly is less excess skin. So when people lose weight, especially like hundreds of pounds or whatever the case, they have a lot of loose skin. If you're gradually losing the weight, you're giving your body more time to keep your skin taut. So there's another benefit for you. Another important part of your slow cut, of course, is cardio. It's the combination of exercise, nutrition, and sleep. The exercise portion, you want a good amount of cardio. You can do a mix of high intensity and low intensity cardio, whatever gets you going. But don't go too hard with the high intensity cardio because your CNS is already being taxed because you're not consuming as much energy for your body to function as well as it would want to. So if you do too much high intensity cardio in combination with all your weightlifting, then you're going to tax your CNS, and then you have crashes, possible overtraining, things of that nature. So you can do a mixture of high intensity and low intensity cardio. Just monitor your body. Don't neglect your sleep. Make sure it's good. Ballpark number is about 8. Everybody varies to some degree of what will give them the most energy and the greatest growth hormone release. But it'll help keep your mood up. It'll help make your CNS last before crashing. That energy is real important. So make sure you're getting your sleep. It's an important pillar of your fitness. I know it's all about the grind 24/7. I don't sleep. I eat the gym. But it doesn't work that way in fitness. You gotta get your rest. It's gonna help you going forward. So recap, cut is just you losing body fat. It's not restricted to bodybuilders. It's everybody. Whoever wants to lose weight, you just want to cut. Unless you want to make weight for like wrestling or MMA, boxing, something of the nature. Otherwise, you want to lose weight to lose body fat. So cutting's for everybody. The best way to cut is to cut slowly because you're maintaining your metabolism. You'll be able to hold on to and possibly build more muscle so that when you reach your goal, you're able to keep that body because your metabolism didn't fail you. And you're also able to continuously manipulate your body and go as far as you want to go. If you try to cut too quickly, your body's going to say, nah, stop this here, no more, halt. And it's going to keep you there. And it's going to be tough to make more adjustments because to cut quickly, you're going to have to severely restrict your calories up front. And that's playing your whole hand. That's throwing out your best move in the beginning. You throw out your best move in the beginning, your opponent's like, that's all you got? And your body is your opponent in this case. So you want to say your best move for last. So you want to gradually chisel away. You'll slowly make the progress. You'll make lasting progress. You'll be able to constantly manipulate your body the way you want to because you're keeping track of your calories as well. Remember, you want to find out your basal metabolic rate. You can do that with the Catch-McCardle. You can do that with the Catch-McCardle calculator. It's going to take into account all the important factors, give you an estimate. And then from there, you're going to subtract max 1,000 calories, depending on where you're starting. But ideally like 300 to 500. And then Every single day, weigh yourself in the morning. Add up your weight for all 7 days that week. Divide that by 7. That's your weekly average weight. Weight fluctuates. So to track your progress, you want to compare your weekly average weight to every week. So compare my this week to my next week to see, is my weight going down? If I'm going down, I'm good. Keep doing what I'm doing. If I start to stall, then okay, time to make some adjustments. I can drop my calories a little bit more, but I'm still going to keep my high days where they are. I'm only dropping the low days so that I can keep my metabolism up. Remember, your metabolism is your friend. Don't hurt your friend. So that's how you're going to keep it going. You do that over time. You're going to make progress. Remember, don't neglect your sleep. Hold it down. If you need help with your cut, check out my website, eugenefit.com. You can get my program, Able to Cut, or we can work together with my online training programs to where we'll powwow and I'll figure out all your likes and dislikes and etc. And we'll continue to go forward and I'll make the adjustments for you. And all you gotta do is just follow directions and get to where you want to go. Check out my website for the daily tips as well. Follow me at Eugene Fit. Subscribe, hit like if you like the video. Let's hold it down and be great.